Welcome to the Plant Trainers Podcast, where we're helping people improve their quality of life through nutrition and fitness. And now, your hosts, nutrition and wellness coaches, international speakers, Adam and Shoshana Chaim.
Hey, I'm Adam Chaim.
And I'm Shoshana Chaim, and we are
Propelled by Plants. Today we bring to you episode 419, Barbecue is Good for You with Brian Rodgers.
In this episode of the Plant Trainers Podcast, we feature a short but sweet summer transformation story. Today's guest started off like you and us in the beginning. They found a plant-based lifestyle at a time where it seemed like there were really no other options.
For those of you who have been with us a while, you know our summer episodes always provide great content, but are different from our regular show, giving us some downtime in the summer. So sit back and enjoy or get out there and exercise. We'd love to hear your thoughts and how you can relate to their story over on our Instagram at Plant Trainers. We'll be back in a few weeks. Enjoy the show.
You've told us that you're bored of what you're cooking. You've told us that you're not eating out as much and you want to be a little bit more entertained with what's on our plate. So we showed up and we made the Plant-Based Comfort Foods cookbook. It is an e-cookbook that is above and beyond what we've done before. The pictures are gorgeous. The recipes are easy, but they're going to look restaurant quality. We are super excited for this book and we can't wait for you to get your utensils on it. Check out the link in the show notes or check it out at planttrainers.com/shop.
Hi, I'm Brian Rodgers, and I am from Denver, Colorado, by way of Kansas City, Missouri, home of barbecue and the Kansas City cheese. What am I most grateful for right now? Oh my gosh, there's so many things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for my family, and most of all, I'm grateful for having found plant-based barbecue. So I've been plant-based going on about 4 years now. Prior to going plant-based, I had tried multiple diets. I've been fighting childhood obesity pretty much my whole life, since I was about 10 years old. And prior to going plant-based, I was about 350 pounds. I was diagnosed with 6 life-threatening diseases, including liver disease. And I was always tired, I had sleep apnea, and I just didn't have energy all the time. So prior to going plant-based was pretty awful, and I was pretty sick. How did I find plant-based and the vegan lifestyle? Well, I was desperate, for one thing. I had tried so many other diets and so many other ways, and being a barbecue person, I'd pretty much eaten barbecue my whole life. So I decided, for whatever reason, that I was going to take maybe a little bit of a shortcut and maybe get gastric bypass surgery. So I went to the appointment, went to the gastric bypass surgeon, and he told me all the different things that was going to happen to me, all the different side effects. I could die. He told me all these things, but then he said to me, the other thing that might happen is you might not enjoy barbecue anymore. And I was like, no way, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving up barbecue. So I went on a mission to be able to still eat plant-based barbecue, but in a healthy way. And I went completely plant-based the next day. My primary physician, I hadn't really read any books. I didn't really know that much about veganism, vegan, plant-based, or any of that stuff. Living in Colorado, I've started to learn. There's a lot of vegans, a lot of plant-based people here in Colorado. We have a great community, but I didn't really know that much about it at the time. And my primary physician in a major healthcare system here actually was the one who introduced me to plant-based eating. So that's how I got into it.
Let's take a little break so I can tell you about our Plant-Based Comfort Foods cookbook. This is comfort food, but I'm telling you it is healthy. Most of the recipes are gluten-free. All of the recipes, except for 1 or 2 desserts, can be made completely oil-free and have oil-free options right in them. The pictures are going to make you drool. This book is above and beyond what we have put out there before. We're talking about red sweet potato curry, garlic zucchini and tomato pasta, vegan tahini tray bake, tofu pad thai, chocolate brownies. This is amazing. You're gonna have enough food for weeks and weeks. And the great thing about this is that we've also included a meal plan and shopping guide to go with it. So if you just wanted to print out that page and go shopping, you'll know exactly what to make for the next 2-3 weeks. This is incredible. Please check it out in the show notes, or you can go to planttrainers.com/shop and check out our plant-based comfort foods cookbook. Guys, this is gonna blow you away. And now back to the show.
Oh my goodness. Losing the kind of weight I did, 150 pounds, and I've kept it off for close to 4 years. But the most challenging part of it wasn't a physical part of it. It was the mental aspect of every day just having to grind and grind and grind and not give up. And the most challenging part of it was what I call panic attacks. It's like a panic attack, but if you're on a plant-based diet, I kind of coined the term panic attack. And it's just to where you feel like you want to give up. It starts to mentally mess with you, like, hey, you want to eat that pizza, or hey, you want to eat those tacos. And just getting over the hump of that was probably the most challenging part. I mean, I felt like I wanted to die for about the first 30 days. And I actually lost 120 of my 150 pounds in the first 6 months. So those first 30 days were extremely tough. The first 6 months were tough, but it was a piece of cake after that, so to speak, plant-based cake. I would just say give it a try. Don't have any preconceived notions about what it means to be vegan or what it means to be plant-based, whether it's for health reasons, social reasons, whatever it is. Everybody comes to plant-based and veganism for different reasons. But I would say don't have preconceived notions, particularly if it's for health reasons like it was for me to start with. Although there's so many other benefits now of this lifestyle. But don't have any preconceived notions about what it might be. Don't take too seriously there's a lot of great books, a lot of great authors, a lot of great doctors out there, but don't take anything too seriously before you get started. You have to really do it on your own. Jump into it, use common sense. That's the most important thing, is use common sense when it comes to this. And don't have any preconceived notions about what this lifestyle might entail. So the day I went plant-based, my wife also went plant-based with me. My son is vegetarian as well. So I had a big support system when I decided to do this. As I said, I was very sick. What changed in me was, I've tried everything else. I'm 44 years old. I'm older than that now. I'm 44 years old. I weigh 350 pounds. I can't even walk to the end of the block without breathing hard and feeling like my lungs are collapsing. I was completely out of shape, depressed, a lot of other issues that I have. What changed is, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. I'm still going to eat barbecue. It's my love. I mean, I put plant-based barbecue on the map. That motivated me to keep going. But what changed was really the mental part of it. Like, I'm going to try this for 30 days, and I'm not going to let anybody, anyone, any book, any online forum, or anybody tell me different. And that's really what the change was, because I was always skeptical before. I'd always try to read 100 books on any diet I was going to try or any lifestyle I was going to try. And there's so many conflicting information out there that I said, you know what? My change was boom. I'm not going to listen to anything. I'm just going to have blinders on, and I'm going to try this for 30 days and see what happens. And I had great success.
Thank you all so much for listening to this edition of the Plant Trainers Podcast. We want to make sure that you subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, or any other podcasting platform.
We really appreciate the feedback we receive from you. Every time we get a 5-star rating or review on iTunes from one of our fans, it really helps other people find us, just like you did.
Thanks so much to our patrons. To become a patron, visit us at patreon.com/planttrainers. Even supporting us with $1 really makes a difference in the quality of the show.
And don't forget to connect with us on Instagram and Twitter. Our handle is @PlantTrainers. Like Plant Trainers on Facebook, join our newsletter, and check out our website at planttrainers.com for awesome recipes, a list of our services, and of course, our latest podcast.
We encourage you to email your questions to info@planttrainers.com so that we can help you improve your quality of life through nutrition and fitness.
So we hope we've inspired you today. Join us again next time, and have a healthy day. Or is that too corny?
It's a little cheesy.